好，继续。
来吧。
搜索废墟。
If I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me, best believe me, following second you're dead.
I kill vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
哦，萨利姆很呛，虽然说杰森更呛。这，
杰森本来就还蛮有敌意的。
他嘴炮王。
That looks like our best way through.
One of us holds up the gate. The other can slip through.
铁刀石头布。
Go!
哦，再见了，杰森。
Are you okay?
拜拜。
What do you think? It's blocked. I gotta find another way around.
又剩我一个了。
加油啊，小婷，你可以的
好，好。
I think there's a way through. I just need to clear it from my side.
Do it quick. Those things could be anywhere.
看来我要打架了。
你要打架了？
我的第
You got
6
any
感。
idea what we're dealing with?
They're vampires.
Not possible.
My father once told me, if something looks like shit and smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit.
有讲跟没讲一样。
Believe me, they're vampires. We must work together to defeat them.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like that.
Go ahead.
哦，差点就把你压死。他这个超快的。
Thanks. What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get out of here?
Hold my son. How about you?
等一下，调查。
What'll you do?
I'll probably just go for a drink.
让我看看。无法辨识死了。临终前，我在床边陪伴他，让他知道我多么对不起他。这个该死的地方，我把虚荣心看得比我们的爱更重要。当什么终结之时，我知道他什么，他逼我发誓让这个地方不见天日。所以那个探险家老婆已经先挂，他还写下这些字。晚上9点，邪恶的事情在我眼前发生哦。我坐在自己身边，发现他的手中握有东西，布雷肖夫人的胸针，一定是扑向布雷肖夫人的时候被他扯下来了。扑向布雷肖夫人，哦，所以他老婆攻击布雷肖。我将胸针翻面，却惊觉看起来像从蛹中挖出来的生物有点相似。这就是玛丽提过的恶魔。布雷肖早就知道我们会碰上什么东西，然而玛丽的尸体动了，那并非我的妻子，而是某种非人的东西。哦。
那边有石
马力岛
板那样看吗？
啊？
那个桌子上，
你没有动啊？你一直在那边哦。
我动啦，
哦，你有动啊？
这边有路，这边有路。
这是那个考古的东西啊。
这边吧，就是那边有路吗？
嗯，我们不是从你那边来的吗？
是啊。
哦，我的天呐，小林，这里。哦，可恶，我就这个
You
这
seem
个
like you got your
打
head
火
screwed
机，我
on.
看不到这个雕
So
这
I
雕
gotta
像长得
ask,
一样。
what the hell made you sign up with Saddam?
For us, we had no choice.
We have no choice.
Your friend Nick? I like him.
哟，这边是门，这边
He was good to me.
Circumstance. Any other day, he'd put one between your eyes.
哎，没东西。
应该只剩这个门了。
对啊，
What is the meaning of those markings on your hand?
什么 remember 什么的。
It's to honor the dead. It's the reason I fight.
It's as good a reason as any.
It's a damn good reason. The only reason.
I have no grievance with you.
Maybe you need to switch on the news.
Listen. There was a man once who built his house on the banks of a river. When the floods came, his wall washed away. When the droughts came, the water dried up and the man was thirsty. All day, the insects bit this man's flesh. Yet each night, he says to his wife, "We have all the fish we can eat." Your people chose this war, Jason.
I think you need to give your mouth some rest.
按错，
好，
我按错了。
完了，小婷，我们要死了。
不会，打他，早晚都会遇到的。加油加油！
哇哦，他帮我们开门呢，他人不错。
所以没打错。
哇，你拿小刀捅他啊！
装，你跟他说。
哇，他竟然会跑！他们竟然是会绕跑的。
发生什么事了？他为什么会跑掉？
因为他被沙利姆从背后痛扁了一顿啊！他被他拿铁棒插了一下。
I say we get the fuck out of here.
那怪兽直接帮我们开门。
哦，他帮我们开门了。他帮我们开门，我们还扁他。
恩将仇报。
可我想要拿手电筒啊！打火机有够废的。
我有，我帮你照。
哎、这有个洞哎、这里有一个洞哎、
亮亮的，亮亮的东西。哎，剧情。
Looks to me like a medical bay.
This could come in handy.
If you want to stick 60-year-old explosive in your back, be my guest.
真的不要了，很危险的，不小心它就自己爆炸了。死轮，这是个死轮哎、
Those chemical weapons are close, right?
Every time you say something smart, you follow it with something dumb.
这应该是墓地吧？
监狱吧。这应该是库伦一开始那个监狱啊。
嗯。
营地沸沸扬扬，工人失踪，布雷肖夫人什么什么什么，但我猜也知道，他渴望如同什么什么的命运，他想成为。谁攻啥？1947年1月1日下午1点，怪物再次袭来，我们被迫跟那些东西困在这里，动弹不得，一切只剩绝望。黑暗中的叫声此起彼落，克罗已架好机关枪，瞄准地下墓穴。玛丽说的对，我们无法对抗无生命之物，我们只剩下一条路，炸毁神殿，让他们被神殿掩埋。就算我们无法幸免也无所谓，不能放他们出去。我就不觉得这些东西打得赢人类科技。
跟你讲一件事情，
哎，是
你刚刚在那个监狱里啊，然后我不知道你在里面，然后我就照，奇怪怎么有人？
你看，没关系，小弟你再继续啊，你再继续状况外啊，超级状况外。那边没东西吗？
有啊，有东西啊，
哪里？
这里啊。
哦。我找到一个秘密，玛瑙，找到一个玛瑙。
我要念的哦。
请念。
病历姓名：玛丽，1930，体温过高，脉搏过快，有生命危险，超过38.3C， 170 bpm， 患者多处于昏迷状态，偶尔清醒尖叫，汗热并持续，生理食盐水库存过低，发现腹部内有动静，约在肾上腺附近。然提议进行切开探查术，但我怕玛丽无法撑过手术。2010冒号体温，这是时间吧？体温38.6C， 患者不断衰弱，体内动静越来越明显，是寄生物？问号。死亡时间2013 8点3分。
没了吗？
没了。
那边有个照片，你去看一下。不是我看的那个方向。这里，来，导游卢导游带你过来，这里。
好 ，OK。为什么要拍这个啊？哦，解剖记录。哦，所以不能怕。
也不是说不怕就不怕吧。
No way.
What is it?
Whatever these things are, they feed on blood.
Vampires.
就是 vampire。
Not just blood, though. Adrenaline.
It's caverns.
Whatever's down there, those explorers got there first. Hold up, will you?
What are you doing? You think they're still alive? That's hopeful.
Hope is all we got left.
JK 是谁啊？
杰克吧？难道是高中女子高中生吗？
That your wife?
It's funny how you can know someone for years and never really know them. I had no idea my captain was married.
啊，是上尉，那个达是上尉。
That the asshole you were with earlier?
You didn't make it.
I was wrong to judge you. You're all right.
Most people are good. You just have to realize that before they're gone.
哎、他怎么这样丢掉？好狠心哦，傻逼！而且我觉得我们错过超多剧情的，他那个跳过中间，应该其他人活下来有剧情。
This place is a jack in the box.
绿绿。是丝绸吧？
好问题。
What do you make of it?
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You see that elevator cable? The explorers must
那
have
个探
gone
险家也
down.
太强了吧！他
I
们也
don't
到
think
太
they made it back up.
没探险太多地方了，他不会整个神庙都看
It
光
still
了
looks
吧？啊，
functional.
我有遇到他们。
有遇到他们啊？
我说我们再
We are
往
not
下
going
走
down
会遇到
there.
他们。
The archaeologists didn't make it out. What does that tell you?
We're not archaeologists?
Our world is up there, not down below.
Well, there's an army of monsters between us and the world above. They're close. Fire it up.
You're crazy. If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own
That's
home?
what I've been doing since I set foot in this country.
哦，
Get that elevator working.
杰森又在嘴。他这些机械哪个国家做的、啊？有品质这么好，过60年都可以用。这也太扯了吧！60年。嘿，对，要我上这个鬼东西。我就不怕等下子有什么东西突然断掉。
没事没事。哦，OK OK。
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
只剩2个活着、啊。
Rachel found her way back to the light. A
瑞
pity.
秋，
Her husband wasn't there to welcome her back. Only one name in the ledger. An acceptable loss, considering the circumstances.
只死一个，真假的？所以 Rachel 没有死啊。
Let's hope nothing unfortunate has befallen Sergeant K. Those taken by the Abyss seldom live to tell the tale. As for Jason and Salim, sworn enemies who cannot seem to bury the hatchet, unless that hatchet is buried in a bag. I don't want to seem like an ungracious host, but time is against us. I'll be here to greet your charges as they cross the finishing line, or to bury what remains of them under it.
管理员一看就不是人类啊。
真的吗？
嗯，我觉得啦。3周前。
Again? Jesus, Eric, how many times? This is me. This is my way of dealing with it, and I'm done trying to explain it to you. Yes, yes, this is my life now, and I'll live it on my terms. Wait, what did you just say?
Bad time?
Yeah, it's a real fucking bad time.
I'm just dropping off the files you requested.
Not now. I said not now.
I didn't mean to upset you.
It's not you.
好情绪化啊，这个人。
Seems like out here we're all running away from something. I know I am.
You were caught up in that mess at the checkpoint. You shot that woman. It's okay. You can talk to me.
It's just everyone seems to have an opinion on it. I'm dealing with it in my own way.
Are you?
You got your own problems. And whoever that was, that sounded like a gold medal asshole.
尼克是要趁虚而入，尼克。
You'll deal with it. Well, say the word. And I'll handle it for you.
哦。哦，所以是尼克在搞哎。然后 Rachel 竟然没有死，献祭师，
尼克哎，
你是尼克啊？
嗯，
所以 Rachel 只是被抓走而已啊。我看那个动画以为他被咬烂了。
我为什么又回来了啦？
Jason. Jason, you here?
所以现在2个是要共生死。
好问题。哦，
Nick, I thought I lost you.
I thought I'd lost you.
嘿，对，这次应该是酷，应该是酷的。
干嘛开枪？
哦，酷人跑很快。
哎，那是好人吧？
是吗？他应该不是好人，
因为我上次有拿十字架，他没对我怎样啊。
他不是痛扁你一顿吗？
Over there.
他没有痛扁你一顿啊。哦， 他什么时候没对你做？
没有对我
真假的？
Hurry, give me a fucking break here!
有挡没挡。他跑也好快哦，可以参加马拉松。
加痛别一顿了。
有看到。
他到底有没有意识？来救你一下。哇，他手上有枪，他给我跳过去肉搏，天才！
他不死不能。
你把他踢下去了。
可是他等一下会再上来。
嗯，他应该会再上来了。
你有看到跑速吗？
有啊有啊。
好惊人！
他是真的不怕子弹，他感觉比那个吸血鬼还硬。
哎呀，
还是他待久就变成吸血鬼？他只是还没变成吸血鬼，他都已经待4000多年了。
All that matters is you're okay.
哎，不要讲话了，赶快跑啊！
Do we need to talk?
About what?
跑啊！
About us. I
嘿，
need
对，
to know what's happening with us.
跑啊！
If I die tonight,
尼克你就继续浪费
I
时
want
间
to。die knowing where I stand with you.
You came along just when I needed you the most. I'll forever be thankful for that.
你是个好
Something
人，尼
has
克。
changed.
I don't need anyone's help to climb out of my own hell. It's over, Nick. Let's go find Kolchak.
尼克真的不要搞这种生死交关的
That's what you want.
时候，给我在那边嘻嘻哈哈的。
Her relationship with Eric was pretty far from perfect. But he held tight to that rope. All the way. That's gotta mean something.
知道我的好了吧？
I had so much I
我
wanted
证
to
明
say
艾
to
瑞
him,
克智商有问题啊！
but I ran out of road.
屁啊！
那时候叫你卖了小婷，你还不卖，直接被那个上尉打成蜂窝。
He's alive.
We should go.
怪物又来了。
Jason， 科考队到底怎么办到的？为什么可以做出这种鬼东西来？好，越来越血缘诅咒了。
所以考古学家是什么都会。
我不晓得，至少这边的考古学家很强。
They don't seem to be following.
Do you like to wait for them, or...?
Don't need to be a smart ass. Just move.
有点像《黑暗灵魂2》的场景，你记得吗？那个地下都是绿色喷毒罐子，
不记得。
啊，不记得啊，
对。哎，哪一代的啊？
2代啊，范海顿第3册，
啊，你说那个会喷毒的那个人像，对不对？
嘿嘿嘿。
然后
11月29日，哎，请说。
没关系，你说。
10月29日，神殿内多项出土物证实我们假设无误哦，这的确是献祭用的神殿。我们知道阿卡德帝国曾经经历长达1世纪的严重干旱，正如埃及的古王国时期，干旱造成美索不达米亚不少城邦荒废，更引来山区库提蛮族入侵平原，与阿卡德人发生冲突。此神殿让我们得知阿卡德以不断激进的方式向众神祈求，企图翻转局势。 相关出土，这是我刚刚看到那个黑玛瑙嘛。当时这个玛瑙象征负能量跟灾厄，而这与和许多民众相信恶灵乌图库存在的世上有关。穿孔石，这也是之前那个 池上人物正朝拜日食，加上 R6，本物描绘出日食是灾厄的预兆。OK，
这边有幻象，这个失败。
等一下，哦，看到看到。它没发光啊！哦，萨利姆倒了。
不会倒，不会让你倒的。
你确定？
可以。
确定啊，小婷。
要死也是我死。
他刚已经躺在地上了，他已经倒了。
那个不准。之前
我说他已经躺在地上了。
哦。
他物理上已经倒了。
What is that? Cocoon? Looks like those things came from here.
It's like formaldehyde.
甲醛。
So when did you become a scientist?
They don't teach you American science at school.
哎呦，伊拉克人开嘴美国人，杰森可能成绩很差吧。虽然我也不知道甲醛什么味道。这个应该是有，就会生出吸血鬼来。
猎人的那个遗忘。
以后，碱啦，碱或者有啊。啊？
Belongs to Randolph Hudson.
Maybe tell us something that might help.
Tell him.
全部被切掉了，内容全都没了。
会传呢。
好，给你看。
为什么被撕掉啊？奇怪。
好问题。这里有什么特别的吗？地上都是纸。怎么了？我现在在干嘛？ 我人物在干嘛？为什么不调查？怀表。
Mary Hudson.
玛丽。
His wife, maybe.
兰道夫他老婆。
Whoever they were, they should have stayed in merry old England.
我念了哦。
哎，请念。
神殿崩毁后，我和妻子将挂号无法辨识挂号，好歹我欠他这个心愿。我怀表中的肖像照是记忆中的玛丽，不是那个挂号无法辨识。好，
就这样吗？翻过来呢？
有，等一下。 全都是布兰肖夫人搞的鬼，她很清楚我们会在这里碰上什么，是她把我们带来这里献给他们。方才我看到她在下面弓着身，身下是被杀害的范海顿。她转过头来，我才发现她已不是人类。我伸手拿起手边的武器，铁制帐篷银钉，我刺向她的心脏，彻底刺穿。 他死亡的同时，邪恶的叫声在下方深处不断回荡，仿佛正在回应突然流淌而出的鲜血。好，没了。对，刚刚那个是什么？
嗯？
你刚刚看到的那个是什么？
你可以过去看啊。
好。 边。
Mary Hudson. She's gotta be his wife.
Your story didn't end so well. Jason,
What?
I can't end up like this.
看完了吗，小电影？
我在看他们对话，
哦，
看会不会有什么线索。他就不能附上他的后尘。
就是不要死啊，
哦，
不要被感染然后死去啊。我要触发剧情了。
好。
这啥？
手要发的。
这个是外星建筑吗？他们是外星人哎、这是宇宙飞船哎、
In Makanda.
Yeah, what you said.
龙族。
What the fuck is this place?
哦，这是远古文明还是外星人？感觉像是外星人啊。坠毁在这里。好问题，要看一下。
What is this hell? Is this even real? We are being judged. God is punishing us all for the mistakes we've ever made. Zane is all I have left in this world. After my wife left us, I gave him my all. I wanted him to have everything I didn't.
Single parent. Tough fucking gig.
It is. But
杰森也懂单亲啊。
my boy has made me very proud. He's going to London, to university. If only he would stop stealing.
This morning, I found the goods Zane had stolen.
好了好了，先探索
I
这个地方。
left a message with my neighbor to tell Zane how angry I was with him. I said the last thing he will hear from his father.
有声音。
I miss him so much.
Is your conscience clear, Jason?
两个大男人站在这种远古科技面前，跟外面聊家常哎。
Checkpoint.
What checkpoint?
Nick and I, we were caught in traffic. Checkpoint had been hit before by suicide bombers. There was a woman.
哦，
She was carrying a bag. Fuck.
Tell me.
我们误杀了。
I ordered for her to stop, loud and clear, but she didn't. She just kept on walking. I had to make a call. Nick, he shot her dead.
What was in the bag?
Groceries.
I don't understand. Why didn't she stop?
他听不懂啊。
She didn't hear me.
哦，他听不
She
到
had。fucking headphones on. This bullshit. I'm not here to honor the dead. The truth is, my life was going nowhere fast. I jumped at the chance to sign up.
We all have our reasons. They don't have to be profound.
Profound, huh? When those towers were hit, I was stoned out of my fucking skull. I didn't even hear about it till a week later. How's that for profound? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here.
You're serving your country.
That woman had a family, friends. She had her whole life in front of her, and we snuffed it out with a single bullet. I mean, what the fuck?
交代遗言。
好了，我们可以
I
探
can
索这
hear
里
you
了吧？
thinking,
We're waiting for something to happen. Maybe we should take the initiative and make something happen.
what'd you have in mind?
We go inside there and we find a way to hurt them.
Those fucking things tried to fuck with our heads. They tried to kill us. But you and I, we're both standing.
Yes.
Start believing, Salim. We're gonna get out of here and see the
Yes.
sun again.
我想开这个太空
Is
飞
that
船
what。you truly believe?
Hoorah!
What on earth is that sound?
It's a Marine thing.
Oh. So, does that make me a Marine too?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, huh?
Oh, okay.
Hey, whatever happens out there, I've got your back.
OK OK，
没错，我都在。
We'll stand together. It's the only way.
好了，我们可以探索外星飞船，太好了！不要跟我说要切回去 Rachel 那边了。
我以为要
哦，没
切回去了，
有没有没有，
吓死！
好险！拜托让我看一下这里。
探险。
不明构造。哦，对嘛对嘛，就是要长这个样子。我看起来，这个是个外星人都无法。
What is this?
鞭炮。有鬼。
可是其实吸血鬼是有文明的，不太像啊，他们不太像有文明的样子。不然就是这个文明的时候就有吸血鬼，然后吸血鬼把这个文明给解决，那也太扯了吧？他那个战斗力。
Stay close.
设法反击。哦，
There's
看到
gotta
关
be
键
where
字
those
了。
things come from.
I think so. The question is, where the hell are they?
先直接给你，如果有什么重要要按的，给你按。我怕会触发什么剧情。
没差吧？你就按吧。
哦。
这是2个人的游戏啊。我好像也只有一个东西可以按了。来看下这个场景，
好啊，
到底是啥鬼？
Stay close.
I ain't going nowhere.
我是看不太出来这是什么。哎，这里有一个东西。
参观参观。
哎，不是，它是跳下来的。
Rats, moths, is
这可以上
everywhere.
上下下。另外一边那个呢？
Is it just me or is it
啊，
alive?
这是什么啊？
啊？
是机器吧？
主要是我说他们应该是外星文明，这不像雕刻啊。
对啊，
也许啦，也许啦。哦，
Look at this.
What do you make of it?
This place could have been down here for thousands of years.
God didn't make these creatures.
No. It's possible we've got this wrong way around.
What's that supposed
他
to
们就
mean?
是上帝吗？
Maybe we're intruding on them.
咦，
它不会是活的吧？
How far down do
我
you
觉
think
得
we
是
are?
哦。
Difficult to say. It's easy to lose track of time down here.
来，我们跳下，我们跳下来。
我这
上面应该
里有东西，
没东西了
我这里有东西，
啊？哪里？
我现在在这里。我在想要不要按？
还可以再按一次啊？哎、哦，我以为刚刚那个点就是。
Check this out.
Sounds like music.
That don't sound like any music from where I'm from.
好
Okay,
声音
maybe
哦。
not music. Could be
你听
a
你啊，
language.
真的哎。好，走吧，跳下去。
对啊，有东西，
哪里？
这里。
哎、为什么你都可以看到啊？我都看不到哎、
我手电筒会反光。
我、真假的？
Check this out. It's one of those creatures, only older.
Ancient.
You don't think it's
那种东
alive,
西
do you? Touch
刚
it,
刚看到，
哼哼哼，
You touch it.
你
pussy.
不会不敢吧，杰森？
我不敢。
摸啊，
不
杰森！
要摸啊！啊，好啊！
哎呦，还没死了！哇，突然叫 QT， 吓死我！
Fuck, that was close. Thanks.
Did you see that?
Of course I fucking saw it.
That creature is fossilized. Must be millions of years old.
所以它不是雕像，它是变成化石。
就在看呢。没了。
哦，这是飞行装置啊、哦，有可能哎，这可能是飞行装置哎。
嗯。
所以它是本来要做这个飞走，但是没飞走，变成化石。So ga so ga。飞天摩托车宝山。我这里都不加护栏的吗？要不然走一走掉下去摔死。这个不是那个将军吗？
八什么的，
什么狼的？
Look.
巴朗德，
是巴朗德吗？
Look at him.
Check out that armor. This guy's goddamn biblical.
但他竟然没有那个、欸，他皮肤都还在啊！哦，他活着，
真吓到我了。
哭啊！
I think he's still alive. Oh, that's impossible. In this place, everything's possible.
应该是好人
他。真的活着哎、欸！
Fucker's been alive all this time, just sitting here with half a head.
Fluid.
不要讲话。
It must have preserved his flesh.
他这边做了4000多年了，
What should we do?
他应该得做骨
Can't
神
leave
经
him
痛
like。this.
Well, shit. He's had enough time to get used to it.
I'm serious. Oh. The noise will attract the vampires. I'll do it.
啊，他叫巴朗苏是不是？
还好像是哦。
ارتحت دلوقتي في موتك.
可怜那边做4000多年，好不容易遇到人，结果这个人是来把他给宰掉的，而且这样还不知道会不会死。那个液体又不知道什么东西，他照理讲应该已经被那个吸血鬼吃掉了。
哎，为什么只吃一半啊？好奇怪。
不知道哎、那可能食欲不佳吧，可能巴朗素不是很好吃吧。
哎，我也觉得。
这样，
我踩到那个绿绿的，
这边可以爬。
加，哦这边。如果只剩一个人，怎么爬上来？
剩一个人啊，
对啊，
来找个垫脚石啊。好，
好吃。绿绿的踩到会变变哦。
真假的？
啊，
酷哎、多踩几次吧。更多的外星摩托车、啊。所以这个是 U bike 吗？这样仔细看，它应该是 U bike、欸。然后到处都射点啊。
这边有东西，
哪里？
我这边，等一下看一下。
我这个手机真的不是手机，那个打火机真的太废了。
这个骨头，人骨，人头骨。
哎，怎么进去写啊？他头骨写什么？
没有写，就一个人，不像人的头骨哎、
不像人的头骨。
就是像妖怪。
你说像吸血鬼的头骨啊？
啊，对。
Jason, what is it?
Look.
一堆吸血鬼。那啥？
哦，榴莲。
I'm thinking.
榴莲是长那样吗？
Yeah.
应该虫草啊，
You're thinking.
这些都是活的吧？还在沉睡而已、啊。所以踩到这，他们可能会醒来。
Quietly.
要小心不能踩到那个小婷。
我跟你后面好了。
感觉踩到他就起来跟我们打架了。
怎么走那么快啊？
啊？
你走好快啊！
有吗？正常走路速度，而且我这个打火机真的太不亮了，我很难看到地板。
哇塞，
千万要小心，不要踩到。
我好怕。
这里，你有跟到吗？你有跟到吗
等我。
？Hello， 你走错边喽。
走错边。
左边。
我怕踩到。
你的地毯式搜索哎、你的灯比我大那么多，你还走？不要怕，小婷，不要怕。
啊。
没那么可怕吧？我这好像不能走。
等下他们醒来是上千万只。
那就跟人类说再见了。
等一下。
抱歉了，人类。谁叫你不给我手电筒？
天哪，天哪！
真的好暗哦、这边到底能不能走啊？
哪里？我帮你照。
应该可以。我眼睛快脱窗啊！哦，这是死路吗？
不敢去前面。
哦，有了，我到了，小丁。
你等我。
没事，没踩到。
到了。
不然你不是已经到了？
还要往前一点。
那边转圈。应该不会有了吧？
应该会有吧？
应该没了啦，
我看。
刚刚是走位考试啊，你过了，你通过考试啊。
只起7秒钟，9秒钟。
他们要起床喽！
那是孵化吧？
托比吧？
啊喵喂哟，好丑啊！
哦。嘿 ，fuck face！ 哇，尼克怎么还有榴弹炮哎、他前面怎么都不用？
这第一有，我
I'll cover you. Go.
Go。不是他还是不给沙丁姆手电筒。
哦，这什么科技啊？
有了有了。
Shit, Nicky. You turned up
Nicky.
like the fucking cavalry. I thought you were dead.
Not my time.
好吃力啊！
Rachel 看起来很痛苦啊。
Take my hand.
你是不是感染了 Rachel？
Glad you're here, man.
This place.
我又变 Rachel 了。
我是谁啊？
你是 Jason。这里有光啊，这个光是自然光还是
What is this place?
应该不是自然光。
不好说？
We need a plan.
Fuck those things up and get the fuck out.
Good plan.
Sergeant K, what do we got
白
left?
磷弹，白磷
So
弹
we。got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40 mil high X rounds, a couple of 9 mil pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. Huh.
2颗白磷弹，
Plus 2 phosphor rounds. And 1 block of composition
还有一个
C4.
快乐 C4 哎。
All in, it's not enough.
We've also got this.
It's old, unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
Our fuses are shot, but we can use the C4 to detonate them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface. What do you think, Sergeant?
Hoorah.
天哪
I'm not gonna allow
Wow.
him to carry a pistol.
We
Ah,
are way
Rachel,
past
just
that point now, man. We stand together as one. Looks like our explorer friends are here too. We should search this place before we move out.
都来了，
这种时候还不让人家拿枪，跟盟友交谈，跟尼克聊
How
一下。
confident are you that they'll work?
They'll work.
And how are you holding up?
Not great, truth be told. I should have said it sooner, but I'm sorry about Eric's death.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Rachel, I just want your hand.
来了 ，Rachel 变
It's
异了。
nothing. I'm just cold.
那知道谁该留下来引爆炸弹了吧？
猎捕目标，植入寄生物，体内孕育寄生物，宿主死亡，寄生物掌握。哎，这是一个人类的那个研究，哎，
有一个乐谱哎。持续了解这种生物的音律语言让我好奇了，究竟为何他们来到这里？他们是否在恐龙的年代便已划破天际？是否在我们上于树林间摆荡时，一片已向全球扩展宏伟的帝国？如今他们已死哦，他们的身形与我们有些相似，其余部分则完全寓于我们对生物的认知。装置上有从地球观测的鲸鱼座图形，他们是否来自遥远的异界，穿过浩瀚的宇宙才来到这里？哦，他们是鲸鱼座来的啦，鲸鱼人。哎，这边这个乐谱应该是他那个发声器出现那个音乐吧？Re re do re re 瑞咪发发瑞哆。好，我会唱，算了。小丁开始唱
那
哦，交给你了。
我有日志啊，我先念一下。
哦，请念。
他们要来了，
嘿，
他是那个动物的他。我们得以给一了百了，启用挂号法。挂号，假设还有时间，我最后完成的事就是录下这本日志。挂号无法辨识。挂号，在瓦砾中找到警告所有的人。来下一页。这座神殿彻底浸泡在鲜血之中。我们来到这个人烟未知的神秘一角，惊扰了古老邪恶的存在，难以化为文字的形体，亵渎着上帝的威名。自古以来，我们像茫然的孩童面对这个世界，从未察觉我们脚下的种种恐怖危险。现在，我们已糊里糊涂开启通往狂乱的大门。我怕被逮住，但我不能不完成自己的使命。为了全人类，我们必须将此处彻底封起。永世如此。玛丽，对不起。OK。
好。
所以那个考古学家想要封印这里。
Yep， 没有错。
What was in it for him? Is it really all about these tablets?
哦，爱丽丝·范海顿，为了未来，这种怪物是取得无限力量关键。只要解开这里的秘密，人类就有机会触及天上的星体，甚至因此达到永生。我要研究这个生物，达到永生啊！哦呼，感觉这生物自己也搞不定自己。不然怎么还待在地球上？
所以这个考古学家也是音乐家咯。
也许哦。
这音乐有什么秘密？会不会是刚刚那个我们捡到的那个东西的声音啊？
是啊，应该是啊。没意外就是啊，因为也没有别的东西会发出声音啊。萨利姆，聊一下萨利姆。
Any juicy gossip?
It belonged to Mary Hudson. Of all the topics she wrote about, one thing stood out more than the rest.
What's that?
She wanted to go home.
Mary's not the only one, is she?
还有哪里没看到？小婷都看完了吗？
我在读那个乐谱。
啊，你要唱出来吗？
不要。
哎，那我们要怎么继续啊？还是你全部都
Over here.
哎，触发剧情了。
差不多了。
It's singing.
哎，
Are you okay?
被寄生了。北斗七星。
There's meaning here.
It's a language formed from chords, musical scales, sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it.
强啊！
She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see?
玛丽也太扯了吧
The whale.
We're a long way from the night sky.
It's a mystery. According to the journal, there was only one scale of sound in the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
What can I do?
This console is too big to operate single-handedly.
我要怎么帮你？
弹琴，
这也太难控制了吧。为什么他可以直接穿过去啊？他怎么办到的？
翻过去。
我现在到底要干嘛？
你是一直按吗？
哦，所以上面那个也是你在弄，小婷。
对啊，
哦，我们要怎么转它才会动？
一直按，一直按，一直按，同一个按键。
为什么我这边没反应啊？
那怎么卡关了？
我照他的说的做了。什么意思？你现在是已经结束了是吗？
我还在按呢。
你还在按？
你按完换我出现那个我的滑鼠的记号。
啊？真懂哎！
我也是照着那个按呢。
你照着什么按？
照着上面的图示按啊，滑鼠的图示啊。
哦，对啊，可我手上都没反应啊。
就是一直按，按快点。
它也不能太快，因为
可是我们
它读不到。
要同时，我要同时。
要同时。好了，5、6、7、8、1、2，哦，太快，再一次慢的。5、6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7，不行啊！这是什么东西？它没有反应啊，小婷。
怎样？我们要同时。
对啊，同时啊，可照理讲应该不会那么难吧？还是一个正转，一个倒转？你是怎么转？你现在是顺时针还是逆时针？
我都这样而已。
你有在绕圈圈吗？
没有绕圈圈。
那你绕圈圈，你绕圈圈。
哦，对，要跟着绕圈圈哦。哦，原来是我。我的滑鼠要绕圈圈。有可以绕圈圈。
他是叫你绕圈圈吧？
不好绕。
他那个指示是叫你绕圈圈吧？
好，我绕。
所以你刚刚是怎么按？你有照他指示按吗？
我只是点那个左键，我没有滑动。
啊？
那我滑鼠不好。
我们前面按8按多久啊？你有照他的按吗？有了，有抓到凶手了。
不好滑。
有这么难按啊？真假的？这么难按啊？
我看到他图了。
我看到你倒转了。
觉得我先拆个滑鼠垫用一下，这样
哦，
感应不太好。
我就想说，怎么可能？这游戏怎么可能？
好的。
哦，有了有了，继续保持小婷。我看到你又开始乱转了，你一只手直接穿过去了。
不好，我有照他的图移动。
你看能不能转圈圈吧？感觉就只是转圈圈而已。
他不是转圈圈，他是要照他的滑鼠会往上下左右。
是啊，我的没有，他就叫我一转圈圈而已。
没有，我的上下左右。
还是你要告诉我要怎么转？
你的是按键吗？
没有啊，我的他就叫我一直绕圈圈而已啊。
我的是左下右上
左下右上
右下
左下右下
右上
左下右上
右下
右下右上
右下
右下。
要重来了，重来哦。
哎，好，你念我就跟着按。
左，怎样？左下。
等，为什么两个左？怎么可能两个左？
真的两个左啊！这个不规则
啊？要怎么两个左？
真的啊！
啊，左完要怎么下？
等一下，向上右下。
啊？我还是去转圈好了，你加油啊！我的不能穿过那个环啊，我只能绕圈圈而已啊。
左上左下右上左上右下左右上右。哦，重来，什么东西啊？
啊！哎，加油！我看不到你的画面，我不知道发生什么事情了。
左下右上右下，重来。左下左下左上，好快哦！右下左下右上左下左下左啊！ 左下左左上右上左下左上左上左上右下左上右上左下
为什么我
右
看你动跟你念的不一样？
下，我是等一下，到底啊，我直接挪，不管了啦。
到底发生什么事情啊？
他已经照他的做了啊。
哎，对嘞，
啊，
你怎么弄的？
我不知道，我是随便乱转啊，
所以是不是随便乱转就好了？
该吧？害我那么卖力。
我不知道你那边到底发生什么事情啊？
Isn't that something? Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Their language was one of music. How could they not feel emotion? Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire collapsed. Their music fell silent, and they turned on each other. What happened? Sickness? Madness? What turned them from architects into killers? Whatever it is, it twisted them. Now they're creatures of hate. Animals. Dead things. No one left to kill. So they slept. And they waited. They waited for us.
Is anyone buying this shit?
Shit. Rachel! Rachel. Rachel, look at me.
She has it. It's inside her.
Rachel，
风铃，
玛丽之所以知道，是因为她也有这个症状。
I'm sorry.
算了，这个白磷弹很珍贵，浪费在你人身上。不要浪费白磷弹哦。
They came from the stars. This isn't their home. It's an ark.
Do something! She's turning into one of them!
I'll put her out of her misery. Hold her the fuck down.
There's gotta be a way we can't lose her!
There's no other way. Hold her down.
Remember what happened to your friend Clarice? It won't be pleasant if Rachel turns too.
等等吧，等等吧。
Jason, don't do it.
我可以帮忙引爆炸弹哎。
Give me one reason not to do it. Not gonna lie to you, sweetheart. You're not selling it.
It's me, Jason.
It's me, Jason. Please, put down the
之后
gun.
说一次你。
他不是有写吗？他字幕有写。
拜拜。
好了啦 ，Rachel 就准备引爆炸弹了啦。
Why didn't you do it?
大家快点东西弄一
You
弄
gotta。have hope.
Wait, may I suggest something? Fuck, man, just say it. There may be another way. The fluid in the cocoons.
Oh shit, I think I know where you're going with this.
What's he talking about? The fluid, it keeps the flesh alive, but it stops the aging. I saw it. A man covered in this fluid, he should have been dead, but he was alive. It kept him alive. If we can get Rachel in there, it could stop this.
Are you for real?
It could stop her from transforming. The cocoon will keep her safe until we return with help. It's our only hope.
Do it。
Just do it. Anything to stop this.
Ah, 我没按到。
哦，你还 Jason 跌了一跤哎。完了完了完了完了完了！哦，好险！
This one.
Oh. 嘿，再见了，Rachel。
We're coming back for you.
Don't let me die here.
There's no way.
Is that a promise?
Yes, ma'am.
Do whatever it takes to get to safety. The world needs to know what happened down here.
他还可以跟那个将军一样待个4000多年。
I swear, I'm coming back for you.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Those mounds are made of cocoons. Thousands of them. If we set the charges there, they'll all
这样 Rachel 不就死了？
Shit, they're hatching. We gotta move. Quick. Okay, listen up. We've
Wait,
been
hold
hit
on.
hard tonight. We lost brothers. Rachel's gone.
啊
So's the colonel.
，Rachel 还没死哎，兄弟。
But now, it's time to get some
Jason 是
payback.
不想救了。
We plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely. Second those charges go off, we haul ass to the exit. If luck is on our side, we'll do more than fry a few vampires. Create a diversion. Salim, you ready?
I am.
Okay then. Let's get loose, kids.
害怕。
Okay. Who's going to place the dynamite?
Jason，
All right, fuck it. I'll do it.
You're crazy. We'll do it together.
Nah, the more of us down there, the more chances we'll get seen. Takes a detonator. If I don't make it,
Nick!
hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
Every step of the way, you keep in radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal?
Then I'll pop a flare. See it go up, you hit that detonator.
Be quick and be safe. You hear me, buddy?
我吗？你吗？
I can't make it out. What is that?
小弟，你现在是 Jason 哦？
我没有哎，我都没有选择，
真假的？
那是剧情。
你还在看剧情吗？
对啊，我还在看尼克庄。
First dynamite is down. Over.
All clear from up here, buddy.
Which way? Left or right?
We're not seeing any movement. It's your call.
哦，猜一边吧。
Going left.
嗯，
我怕，我怕，我怕，不要！
有什么好怕的？你又不是尼克。你在上面用望远镜看得很开心的，小弟。
我是尼克啊，我现在是尼克。
你现在是尼克啊？你只是选了个选项而已，不要怕。
啊，心跳！
完了。 哦，你过嘞！
过来，过来，过来！
哦，你又过嘞！
我天哪！ 不要来哦，跟你讲，不要来哦，不要来，不要来，不要来，不要不要，不要往后退，有鬼啊！
Shit.
It's getting kind of hairy down there, brother. Why don't you ditch the rest of those charges and head back?
Look at that, man. It's the mud road.
It's too far.
I'm going
眼
for
镜
it.
的，
哦，你凶哎，小弟。
没办法啊，都干了，干到底了。
This is way too easy.
What is it?
There are too many. He's a dead man.
尼克死了，小弟。
Sweet baby
你有
Jesus.
头绪吗？
Wait! What will warning him do now? There is no way out.
Hey, how's it looking up there?
我知道对象了。
Tell him.
They're all over you, man. Hundreds of them.
At least you've got the boss to tell me the truth.
I'm sorry, Nikki. For this? For what happened at that checkpoint?
你没事，
Or Jason. Bad shit happens. Okay, out.
你没事。现在是安全的。
嗯，他们还没发现你。
我心跳声来了，等一下。我心跳声考验。over。
我很强哎，小婷。
又来了，等一下。通过。
哎呦，厉害厉害！
又来，等一下，好烦哦。
Charges in place.
来找我了。
非常的淡定的往前走。
啊，我遇到那只库伦了啦。
啊，你要跟库伦单挑了吧？那你要直接自爆。
我拿着炸药，自爆，阿巴。
打了个信号弹，
引爆吧！
再见了，尼克。
拜拜。
这个特效也太烂了，
对不对？
这什么烂特效啊？就最后还是只剩杰森跟萨林姆。啊？怎么可能？
哎，我还活着哎！
怎么可能？屁的，他在炸弹旁边呢！
我还活着哎！
超级地球人哦！
嘿嘿，好神哦！
I hear you, buddy. What's your position?
太扯了啦，太扯了！
I'm 200 meters from the door. Bearing 320. But I'm injured. I need help.
库伦，
啊，库伦没出去啊！
库伦去干嘛？
他头被扭断了。
Hang tight, Sergeant. We're on our way.
我撑住了，我撑住了。
我真假？你刚按，你刚按。
我撑住了，快来快来！
哦，很强哎，小婷。
有回应。
Nick, I need you here.
You hear me now? You find yourself alone. You fight like they do. You hit
请
the
迅速立回城，不要被发现，然后躲回暗处。听懂了吗？战士。哦，我知道他。哦，他没有那个武器了。哦，是哟，我拿到他武器了。
哎呦！
解决了，解决了，耶！
哎呦哎呦，厉害厉害！
回去可以升阶哦。
艾瑞克也升阶了。
我终于活着回来了。
完了，萨利姆好像被切开了。
你可以水如蛇。换你的考验。
霸气开雷。
不会不会不会，相信。
I am surrounded. I'm in real trouble here. Vampires. So many vampires.
回去回去。我要救你。
你还可以选哦。
不行，还没有选项。他是同伴。不可以对兄弟见死不救。没错。
If I don't make that, tell my son.
战役爸爸尽力了。
来来来，我去找你啊！
Join the fun. No.
What?
Jason!
Jason! 靠！我靠！太扯了！冷兵器之王。
Seriously, just throw that thing at me.
I did.
一群疯子。那尼克人呢？尼克
在上面。
他躺着，来休息。他不是地球人，我也这么觉得。太狠了，子弹都打不穿。
Oh man, that was unfucking believable. Those things were all over us, but me and Salim busted through them like it was the last down of the goddamn Super Bowl.
美伊和平就靠这两位了吧？
Listen up. We're not out of the woods yet. What I see in front of me, you're the best. Fuck that. Best of the best.
哎，赏他一张绿卡，叫小布希赏他一张绿卡。
好，
Hoorah！
Hoorah!
哦，是乌啦。
疯了。
疯了！所以 Rachel 真的不救嘞、
对，追求哎。
怎么救啊？感觉下面整个都毁了。不要说下面，连上面都毁了。
Right behind you.
怎么了，杰森？
What's up?
哦，玛丽斯还活着、啊。
Fuck.
很难缠的，卡丽斯。暴踢一顿，
去，
送他下去，
他怎么上来的啊？奇怪。
爬上来的。
She was dead the moment they lay hands on her.
那、我们的萨利姆呢？
Girl just didn't know how to stay dead.
萨利姆消失了。
对啊。他这一段只有录到这两个人。
对啊，他跑去哪了？说好的美伊和平呢？又跑出来了、
出现了。
We can get out. We just have to climb.
他要背那只棒棒哎。
当然了、伊拉克战神的专属武器了。哦，结束了、
You still with me, buddy? We got two alive. Very fucking ready to go home, Marines here. This is Mailman 2-1 actual to Coyote 2. Radio check, over.
This is Rhino 1-5, solid copy. We're 5 minutes from your position. Where the hell have you guys been? Over.
哦，萨利姆笑得很开心，好像他拿到绿卡一样。
Adapt and overcome. We fucking did it!
Look around you. So quiet.
Hello, sunshine. Am I happy to see you?
I must return home to my boy. He must be worried about me.
完了，日食，我们有日食过了是吗？没有哎、欸。
Oh no. Not again.
全部飞出来了。没想到吧？
我捡起来，狂舞。
Seal the exits! We hold them here! When's the sun back? You tell me, I don't know shit about space.
通常就几分钟而已吧。
Contact!
啊，沙利姆！惨被抓走。
What the fuck is back to hell?
啊，大棒棒终于做事了吗？
There's too many of them! I'm almost out!
So what are we gonna do?
攻击！
为什么？
东西。
Where's the ammo? These are fucking flames.
信号弹。
Here's what we got.
拿信号弹捅他。好啊好啊，
It's been interesting knowing you.
不是傻令姆总把武器丢掉，换你小刀干嘛？哦，他很怕他很怕信号弹完了，被抓住。烫烂，一人打一只，很绝神。啊，小婷！
别人放机会。
哎，你的这看起来比较强哎。太多了吧！来了，干道夫来了，小婷。
好紧张。
杰森差点死在你手上。OK 啦，活着就好，活着就好。
好险。
尼克都 你都杀不死啊！该结局啊！
哇，我的5分钟超过了吧？这么晚才来。
Do you have eyes on the friendly? There.
Get us the fuck out of here.
回家，回家。
可以送我们萨利姆一程吗？
可以。
他回去帮儿子庆生啊！
不过过了几天啦？
应该还在同一天吧？
哦，终于离开这鬼地方了。
尼克还记得他去救 Rachel 吗？噔噔。代表 Rachel 其实就没死。
Freely they stood who stood, and fell who fell. Not bad. You've guided some of your charges to the light, while others have fallen to the darkness. Survival often comes at a great cost, a cost that others sometimes must pay. I look forward to our next encounter. Perhaps I'll choose a story that's a little more homely next time, somewhere you'd be guaranteed of a decent night's sleep. Rest assured, wherever it is, you'll find it extremely hard to leave. Until the next time. You know the way out.
Mm. 结束喽，咱跑一下。
You're late, and you look like shit.
I just got off the red eye. What's your excuse?
Good flight?
Oh, shit movie, shit meal, no leg room.
They cram you in the back?
By the toilets.
Nice.
Coffee wasn't so bad, though. Good fucking muffins.
Did you read the brief?
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
The ISG team took heavy losses, but it wasn't a complete disaster. We just had to scrape some of them off the floor.
Poor bastards. And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen before.
寄生虫。
Kolchak Jason, First Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
The best of the best, huh?
Or so they advertised.
Fuck! Now how many times do I have to keep telling you the same damn story?
I understand. However, CENTCOM needs to iron out any irregularities.
Such as? The whole fucking thing was irregular.
Such as why you allied with an enemy combatant?
You weren't fucking there! Those things were ripping us to shreds. I don't give a damn who it was. We needed all the help we could get. I stepped back into that hell to save Salim. And that man was worth 5 of you people. Semper fucking fi!
And Colonel King?
What about Colonel fucking King?
How did he die?
He led us all the way to hell. Hell burned him up.
那我觉得神回答得很有力啊。
So they cooperated with an Iraqi soldier down there?
Republican Guard, if you can believe it. Must have made a hell of an impression for Kolchak to go back for him.
I'm dying to meet this guy.
I am not answering any more questions until I see my son!
That's not how we do things around here.
You don't have a clue. Jason came back for me. What does that tell you? Down there, this damn war of yours was over.
I'd like to talk more about the entities.
The vampires.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you killed those things with that.
Untie me.
我也不是很相信。
I'll show you how I did it.
The analysis team are still pulling specimens from the site. It's carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
No, I'm done. I told you already. It was a city, a goddamn city full of those things. There were cocoons down there. Fucking thousands of them.
How many organisms were still alive down there?
Too many. For all his sake, they all fucking burned.
This is like Winterfold all over again.
Uh-huh. Ah, and here we have Colonel Eric King, our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for.
Those two were married, right?
In the loosest sense of the word. He felt his death.
Yeah, I've read the report. Wonder if there's more to it than that.
The answer to that died with him. This comes down to Kalis. It mistook the temple for Saddam's weapon depot.
Piece of shit system.
I wouldn't say that. It's been a big find for us. We've been lucky.
偷走艾瑞克一
This
下。
is your definition of lucky?
对他们有下去的。
They left Rachel
他
King
没有
at
下
the
去啊
site.。She's been recovered.
哦哟，真的有救到瑞秋。
And the parasite?
Extracted.
Lucky girl.
然后也把寄生
You
虫
still
拿
on
出
for
来
next。Sunday?
Janet's making hot
Ayo.
pot. You bet your ass we're on.
I'll never get used to this job.
Why would you want to?
At least this one was localized.
Small blessings.
So, what do you make of it all?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only thing that matters is controlling the flow of information. As far as the world knows, not a damn thing happened here.
被河蟹了。整件事情被可恶的老美河蟹了。萨林姆也拿不到绿卡了，可怜，甚至参加不了他儿子的生日派对了。上个厕所。
You want to know what it means to be a killer? Think of the most profound thing you've ever done. The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone. To see the fear in their eyes. To feel them pawing at you for release. To hear them pleading, begging. That's true art. That's what you have to be, an artist. I've left my mark on the world. Have you?
完了，我是错过什么了？
对，刚刚有个剧情呢，我也错过，我刚才也去上。
真假的？完了，什么啊？刚刚发生什么事啊？
一小段而已。
一小段而已。
哦，下一部的。
哦，下一部的吗？好，下一部。
看重播就知道。
我等下看我的存档。
我刚跑。
我想说他那个要唱很久。没了。
他有特别收录什么？
我来看一下特别收录啊。艾希利提斯专访，为什么这个是锁起来的？哦，我要找到才能解锁，我没有找到哦。有收的这么不干净吗？
你要看吗？你要看吗？
我正在看。
When the queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
Rachel and I, we know each other.
Sir? 怎么是英文？
The queen bitch you're referring to is his wife. Nice work, Hotshot.
Ashley Tisdale, welcome.
Oh,
now, Ashley plays Rachel in Supermassive Games' Dark Pictures Anthology's House of Ashes. All right, Ashley, what can you tell me about your character?
My character, Rachel, is a CIA operative, and it is taken place in 2003 in the Gulf War. And she is on a mission to find chemical weapons. So she's pretty badass.
Wow.
This
is your first time doing a video game.
This is my first time, yeah.
Wow. So how does that process compare to maybe the stuff that you've done, on camera before?
I think that it's just very obviously a different approach to it. I do a lot of voiceover for animation series, so I would say it's more in line with that because you're in a studio all day and it's like you and the script and then also like some of the other characters, but it's just like kind of going through it really fast versus, one scene on a TV show or a movie could take like an hour to 2 hours. So you're constantly going through it. It's a really long process, but it's cool, it's different. You're wearing like heavy machinery on your head and it's like getting all of your facial expressions. So it's pretty crazy.
You can just be like completely like so muscular by the time you're done. Your neck will be...
My neck is super strong.
Yeah, the strongest neck ever now.
Yeah.
And how do you prepare for something like that? Then I feel like the script, it's not maybe necessarily you're preparing for particular scenes, everything, it's so varied. Like, how do you really kind of get ready for it?
I pretty much, obviously read the script beforehand, but I don't spend a lot of time on it like I would another script, like either with a movie or a TV, because it's the same thing of how I approach animations, is that I know when I'm here, I'm gonna be with the director and they're gonna have me do it like multiple different ways because there is multiple different directions the character can go. So if I were to fully prepare, I would maybe like put myself in this like, well, it's gonna be this way, and I want to feel free to like be able to have them say, do it more sympathetic and do it more angry. And so I kind of don't fully prepare. I just know who the character is, and as long as I know the intention of what I'm saying, then I'm good.
What is it?
The guy who served me, I don't know. He was looking at me pretty strange.
Probably doesn't get to see a woman like you around these parts very often.
Well, that's
Especially one that showered.
With any series or film, there's just that one linear path for your character.
Yeah.
And with this, you have the option of
There's
living out
many
the
different
multiple.
arcs.
Yeah, how do you kind of keep it all straight or keep a continuity with your character through all that?
Honestly, I don't even remember half of it. I think it's just obviously relying on the director and the guys at Supermassive. They're just really great at knowing where we are in the storyline. And so it's just heavily trusting them. And then, just kind of knowing, that it's just gonna go. I can't, there's just so many different areas that it can go. And I could die in one of the things, and I could become a vampire. I can live. It's just it's so crazy how opposite.
It's got to be interesting too to think that someone's gonna play you in a game, and then maybe you'll die or you'll live or you'll the people will be in control of your future.
I know. I think it's gonna be really crazy just seeing my face on the character. That's gonna be so wild. It's so crazy how far video games have come. It's so much more cinematic and like the movies that it's pretty wild. It's beautiful to watch, but it's gonna be crazy.
Now, I guess we have a couple rapid fire questions that I'd like to hit you with as well. Okay, ready for this? Okay, so bitten by a vampire or buried alive?
Oof. Yeah, bitten by a vampire.
Oh, really?
Well, then you get to live forever, so,
That is true. Okay, I never thought of that element of it. Things that you've shot so far, do you have a favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene would have to be probably early on between Rachel and her husband. It's a flashback, and it's them in the car. And it's a moment in time that kind of changes everything. And what I love about it is that it really shows who Rachel was and how it changed her to become who she is today. There's just so much happening in the game that it's just a moment where it's just really kind of stripped down and one-on-one, and I think it's a really beautiful scene.
What is it?
The guy who served me, I don't know, he was looking at me pretty strange.
My sole objective, Rach, is to make you happy. Doesn't matter where we are or what we're going through, I'll always put a smile on your face. See? I told you.
So how do you get into that? Because I feel like, it's sometimes it's such a sudden change from one scene to the next. So how do you kind of really get into that moment so quickly?
I think how we've done it is that we would start off with the earlier stuff. So it's kind of like you're building to the bigger pieces. And usually the end of the day, we'll have, the biggest stuff, whether that's us screaming, fighting, because it obviously drains us and our vocals. So, they know to kind of have us do the whole action stuff at the very end of the day.
They're breaking through the perimeter.
You got any bright ideas? Now's the time.
It's really odd of being okay, now we're gonna be sweet, and now we're gonna be screaming.
It's
and
hard to
go
dying, backwards.
And then you're gonna be back alive again, and this is a touching moment, and you're gonna die. Yeah, the first time is gonna be a strange experience, kind of going off on your own and acting out that kind of separate.
Yeah, it's definitely a very interesting process to watch, and it's different from anything I've ever done.
Has it been hard to navigate doorways with the camera on? Do you find
Oh, no, I take them off right away.
Okay.
Anytime I can get a break, because it is a heavy thing, and so it's just most of the time I'm sitting on the couch with it holding the helmet up, because it's it's like a weight on your head. So it's pretty crazy.
It's expensive equipment. You don't want to bang it on a door frame.
No.
Well, now that they've got you in the game, they can put you in anything.
I know. I'm so excited because I've never been able to play something like this.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Cool.
Thank you.
谢谢你 Rachel。他们本来是长那个样子啊，他们本来也是有翅膀的，他没有解释为什么会变成吸血鬼，他只说很突然，他们就病变了。搞不好有些文献没有解到啊，也许 Eric 活着可以解到那些文献啊。
The creature has powerful claws and fangs formed from hardened, unidentifiable tissue. 2 of the incisors appear grossly malformed and discolored. Blood is like nothing I've seen.
We always like to base our stories in some sort of real-world truth, a piece of folklore or a piece of mythology. With vampires, obviously, there's so much to choose from cultures all the way around the world. So rather than pick one particular legend, we thought it would be fun to create a monster that ties all of those legends together in some way. So we had an idea for a creature that lives underneath the ground and emerges every few years. Our vampire is actually an alien parasite. It invades a host body. The creatures that you see in House of Ashes, the winged demonic creatures, were actually once an intelligent race of cosmic nomads traveling through the stars on this big generation ship. They somehow picked up this alien parasite and it ravaged through their crew, and their ship went out of control and crash landed into prehistoric Earth, where it was buried under the ground in what is now the Zagros Mountains. Being a parasite, this alien slug needs to find a host body, a living body or a recently dead one. Once it invades that body, it grows inside it, killing the host if host is still alive. And its tendrils reach out into the host's brain and hijack its central nervous system, sort of reanimating it. It then goes on the hunt for blood.
这个是将军变异耶，跟我们的不一样。
It feeds on the adrenaline in blood. So in order to get the adrenaline pumping, it needs to terrify its prey. So it shrieks at them and drags the kill out until the blood is really, really pumping, and then it strikes.
You keep lookout. Fuck!
Lookout for what?
We wanted to show the viewer different forms of the creature and make them think that initially it's a demon, then they think that it's a vampire.
库伦就是被寄生了。
It's an alien.
其实就是这样，那个外星种族被寄生跟人类被寄生长得会有点不一样。
This shows a game character who's going through different stages, is infected,
吸血鬼就是外星种族被寄生的样子。
and there's a final look from that where the fangs are coming through the skull. So that's one of the developments of how our classic vampire is actually a host. Another example of that is an Akkadian warrior who's been taken over by the parasite, and again the fangs have come through, the vines are poking through the head. This human is now being taken over, his skin is dying, the parasite is trying to grow within. But we progress that into looking at the design on the alien demon, I call it. This had to have very unique elements that came through from the head design. So we've got a very animalistic head here, but also we've got the fangs. These fangs are coming from the parasite that's within, so the fangs are coming through. It's almost deforming the shape of the host.
Oh, shit. The fuck happened to your teeth, buddy?
We refined that further to what is our final head, where the ear is part of the skull and it flexes open. A bit like a frill lizard, where the frill of the canopy comes out, our head is actually moving apart. And we've got illustrations that show that, where the head is dormant and is concealed, but then as it hears and wants to resonate, the skull expands open. And that then allows the creature to hear and pick up on anything within the environment.
With characters, it's always good to base at least some of it on anatomy that we recognise, and that provides a foundation for the vampire. It's bipedal and human in its structure, but we've just changed things, tweaked them, made them a bit more alien. So, for example, the ribs joined together at the sternum to form a rib cage, but we've expanded it out quite a lot, and some of the ribs are fused together to make bony plates. It's just to suggest that it's had a very different evolution from a human. We tried a version with human-style legs, but in the end, we went for a dog-type leg. It just made it more creature-like and more threatening. And we added bird-like talons on the toes, just to give it some natural weapons and make it into a predator. We didn't want to focus too much on bat reference, because we were trying to steer away a bit from the classic bat-like vampire. We did go for 2 sets of bat-like wings. One of the shots in the game is of the vampire jumping down from above, backlit with its wings out in an attack pose. And when we saw that pose, we decided to add an extra set of wings attached at the hip joint. It just really helped that silhouette.
The environment is very interesting because they can use not just the floor, they can fly as well.
They can walk on the walls, but they've got claws. So imagine something really interesting in a cave where you've got creatures coming towards you, from every angle. I think that visually is something impactful and very interesting to look at, and scary.
One of the interesting parts is the finding of those nuances and details that really bring the character to life. How does it move? How does it behave and act? We had motion capture, and then we had the more traditional computer animation keyframing. On the motion capture side, there were a variety of different setups that we tested. We had arm extensions, and then we had various different leg stilts that our creature actor used. But what was apparent when filming this was that it really limited his movement. So in the end, we decided not to use any of that, and he just performed himself. Basically, this gave him the freedom to really express that physicality in acting and gesture.
They react to sound like bats. They hear you, they hunt you.
The vampires have these head plates, these bony kind of gristly structures on their heads that click and vibrate, kind of like a bat's echolocation. They're used to survey environments and to locate prey. We went through a lot of different iterations, and we tried a lot of different things. Like I think I sampled keyboards and mouse clicks, and then used a scooter fender and a wet trainer. And it made this organic, clicky, squeaky sound. And then I had a friend of mine in the States take a taser to a bunch of meat and a bunch of like organic material, and it came out a lot more aggressive. It just sounded meaner.
I got something for you!
And then the biggest thing that we had was this little tiny drum and a rod with fishing line in between it. So when you twisted a rod, it made this clicking and popping sound. So that ended up being one of the main tonal layers for it. But none of them quite fit right. But once we put them all together and like layered them all together on top of each other, then it started to actually work as a holistic, organic thing.
Something entirely new to House of Ashes, which is a classic horror movie trope, is the vampire point of view shots, which we use a very wide lens, and we use some perspective distortion on those shots, which helps sell the power and hunger of the vampires as they're chasing the soldiers, and it helps make the soldiers feel very small and very weak. And doing so, it also helps us as the player realise that these vampires are inhuman, and that when we're watching what they're doing, they're bouncing off of walls and they're climbing on the ceilings and flying. At any time in the game, the players could be running through an endless maze of tunnels, and we use very tight shots on these with a lot of handheld, a lot of tilt again, to emphasise this claustrophobicness and this tension and not being able to see what's chasing them. And it's in complete contrast then to later on in the game, where we see these grand environments that they uncover, which could be a temple, a city, or things like that, that we have these wide shots that really sit still and just let the player soak in that environment.
然后我觉得神殿那边，不知道，我觉得神殿造型应该用在更
This is the most complex creature that we have ever animated in the studio. But the challenge is more than a challenge, is the fun to do it, because it's not a real creature. You can push it in a way that you can use your imagination to make it more interesting.
We're facing an enemy we know zero about, an enemy of unknown size and their home turf. Sucks to be us.
哦，没了，结束了。我觉得飞船的那一段辨识度不是这么高，就是有点可惜。好。